Jerell's vlog. You know what it is. Send all the money to PayPal, Patreon, checks, baby's blood, change, anything you got. Just empty it out. But I'm going to call this one asshole philosophy. And we'll break it down into sections for this one. We'll start with women. And, well, philosophy to me is the whys of life. And people want to know why women do the things they do. So here's my take on it. Why are they evil, as you would say? Maybe because, I got to look at it from their perspective. They want to be treated like people too. Even though they do run, basically on their emotions and stuff like that, So, with that said, why are they acting like a fool? Because I think they strongly believe that since men for so long have been rampaging, acting like tyrants, treating women badly for so many centuries, so now they got their chance to treat men bad. And to me, two wrongs don't make a right. But hey, that's what I believe with that. Like with sex, women and sex. They're out there giving away pussy for free and stuff like that. Men of the past, they knew that was, women, well, let me rephrase that. They knew how women were. They put restraints on them. They didn't let women vote because they knew that they would go all the way left with all their views and they would fuck up society. So, they weren't allowed to vote. And, it sounds, it sounds right, but what about their point of view? They want to have a say in what society does, and we as men, we've built societies and they came crumbling down, built, crumble down, built, crumble down. And why is that? It's because we as people, we have to realize that, we have to keep everything kind of in the middle. Not too far right, not too far left. Just right in the middle, with our views. I would consider myself a centralist. I have Republican views and I have Democratic views. Yes, I believe everybody, should have their fair share in life and everybody, should have a happy life. But I also believe that it's up to you to make it that way. It's not when people just keep giving you and giving you and giving you, there's no room for growth. How are you supposed to find a way to get it when it's always given to you? Fuck, man. Nothing was really given to me from my first Nintendo. I mowed lawns, for months straight, and until I raised up enough money for myself to get my first Nintendo. Same with the Super Nintendo. Same with a PlayStation. Matter of fact, all my stuff I've always went out and just got it for my own. I started deep in the ghetto, deep, around crackheads, whores, drug dealers, thieves, and I began to realize that, everybody has their own philosophy, Why not? A lot of people's philosophy is, well, why not doing it? Everybody else is doing it. Well, it doesn't make it right. If everybody was to jump off of a bridge, the cliche, would you do it too? Me? No. I would watch everybody else. I would watch everybody else do it. And then, it's all, I don't know, people nowadays, teach people positive. And once again, not just black, not just white, Chinese, Indians, everybody. Maybe that would start. Culture. Me right now, my stance on culture is culture is for middle class and lower class, but for upper middle class and rich, they have lifestyle. A lifestyle. What is lifestyle? This. You know, beautiful scenery area, beautiful women, living in a bubble where nothing really happens. And I read the sheriff's blog every day, you know, in our paper. And I'll say this: no killings around here. It's all people trying to get money, whether it's I want to say robbing people exactly, but breaking into cars, you know, Grand Theft Auto, uh, trying to get drugs, going in there forging signatures, shit like that. No matter where you're at, people are trying to hustle and just do what they can. Everybody has plights. So I would say my best bet for you is to find a plight and then go with it. You know, what do you want to do in life? You know, where are your goals, your aspirations? Work on that, and then, you know, eventually, you know, you'll get there. And I truly believe that, because me, I've always wanted something better for myself. So I've worked hard to get it, and then, you know, eventually I got it. Um, Talking to people and journalizing and stuff like that, I found that people really don't see 4 years past, you know, what they're doing now. You know, they don't see over, they can't see over that wall. You know, so and a lot of people, so it tends to make a lot of people give up in life. But if they only knew, if I was talking to me 5 years ago, and I told my 5 years ago self that I would be here, you know, in beautiful Westlake Village, chilling, making movies, vlogs, going to school, about to, you know, get a degree, I wouldn't believe it. But I kept on pushing. I kept on working. You know, there's times I wanted to give up, but you know, I talked to my dad and people around me, and you know, that all of them are doing positive things, and I've asked them for, you know, for advice, and they would all say the same. I just worked for it, and then here I am. You know, that's really good advice. Believe it or not, it's simple, but it's very, very, very true, my friend. Just just work. Just work hard for it. Work work smarter. You got to work smart. You know, you got to see your opportunities, and then you got to go for it. Sometimes it's a quick window. You have to run to that window and get in there quick. Sometimes things open up where you don't even expect. Man, you know, I just fucking my vida loca, man, my crazy life. I tell you, man. You know, before I was here in Westlake, you know, I started in Newbury Park, where, you know, I was working at Target, and at that time, that's all I thought I was going to be doing, is working at Target. But then, you know, meeting people around, you know, the area, you know, I met friends, and then they told me about other opportunities, you know, and then, you know, I had a friend that said, you should move to Westlake, you know, with me, and, you know, and at first I was kind of worried about it, but then I just went with it, because I figured, why not, you know, it was better than where I was, you know, at the time, so I went with it. And then, wow, lo and behold, one opportunity opened up. And then from there, it was school. Why not go for school? And then from there, you know, and then from there, and from there, and from there. The next thing you know it, I'm in this beautiful bubble. You know, so the why of it all, you know, just the why. Why things happen. Well, easy. You know, it's opportunities, what you do. Every action is about to equal the action. So you have to really be careful with what you do in life. You can't just go head first. At least not all the time. Because there's been times I was stupid and didn't think, and they just went for it, you know, and then it worked out. But a lot of times it didn't. I mean, it's choose your own adventure. Man, either A, you can sit on the fence, or B, you can explore. But when you explore, you know, either A, you can take the left path, or B, you can take the right path. So when you take the right path, you go this way. You know, it could have been the same as the left, but you took right. You know, opportunity cost. And I love to talk about opportunity cost, because life is full of it. You just have to see it. You know, that why do people do the things they do? It's simple, because Usually people go on what they know, and then they go from there. You know, they can't see over the horizon, so they just say fuck it, you know, and they just stop just right there, or they just give up, or you know, they keep on going down that negative path and not realizing there's a positive. You know, so I've always picked positive. Sometimes picked negative when I was young, but I learned to pick positive. And that's all you can basically do, man. It's your life. And you know, individualism. You're an individual. You know, so you can't always see yourself as a whole. You know, they say there's no I in team, but you know, there, true, but you know, you have to put an I in. You have to put an I in individual. You know, then go to your team. Michael Jordan wasn't the best just because he was Michael Jordan. He had a good team around him. You know, with that team, won him his championships. Same with Tom Brady, contrary to belief. You know, great quarterback, but he had Bill Parcells, great coach. You know, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, like I said, my philosophy is, you know, work smart, see your opportunities, be an opportunist when you have to, you know. Why not be a centralist, you know, and see where it goes from there. And you'll find out the majority of the time, it'll work out good for you. And that's all I have to say about this one.